Reserve time. Alliances turn to ban. Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Alliances turn to ban. Team secrets turn to pick.
StarLadder.
Alliances turn to pick.
Sven stands ready.
Alliances turn.
The sack.
Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Yeah, I'm in Croatia at the moment. Yeah, super hype guy at the mic. Hello, everybody.
Well, you know, I want to ask you, after last game, we saw a lot of interesting and like unique types of builds come out and hero compositions. Alliance run immediately with the Sven and Leshrac. This is very different from SD Luna. What do you think about this pickup here?
They banned Shadow Demon because they don't want Team Secret to have it because there's still Luna in the pool after StarLadder being picked. They want to try something. It works out for some teams. It doesn't work for others. Having Sven with Warcry just buffing up the team against these heavy physical damage dealing heroes plus magic. I mean, Ember is combined magic plus physical. Just remove that StarLadder ult, I guess.
Turn to ban. Alliances turn to pick.
Yeah, it's a classic build, the classic position 4 Leshrac build. It might be mid, but it's not gonna be mid against Ember Spirit. It's gonna be better to run around, and you have these double stuns, so whoever comes at bottom lane is gonna get pretty much devastated. Plus one more hero, position 5 probably.
Maybe they end up running somebody with the StarLadder that could help out and be a strong laning partner and go like dual lane with it. We've seen Batrider. Underlord is still in the pool as well. I mean, is that something that's worth taking if you're secret here?
Yeah, they can take Underlord, but that Underlord, I don't think he will be able to stand on the lane. Maybe if StarLadder helps him in early stages, but we'll see about Underlord. Team Secret banned again Dazzle plus Wisp.
Mm-hmm.
It's the heroes Alliance really excel when they play with. Sven, I don't like Sven in general as a hero right now because the jungle is nerfed and people don't stack ancients anymore, and It's really questionable how you want to build Swen. Some go for Mask of
10
Madness
seconds remaining.
into Echo Saber. Some go for Helm for the
5 seconds remaining.
what's it called, Helm of the Dominator build, but it's I don't think it's viable
Reserve time.
anymore, that build. Maybe just some goes for Armlet. Depends how the game goes, you can build them differently, but I still think Mask of Madness build might be the right one.
Yeah, it's just great. I mean, you get the minus armor, but who cares? You pop your God Strength and, you know, jump in with the Storm Hammer. You don't need to cast any spells after that. Just hit people in the face. The way to play it. Axe is going to be the take for Alliance now. Some more
Yeah,
crowd control, good damage. Got a hell of a lot of control.
Yeah, we saw last game them picking up Legion Commander. They needed something against Ember Spirit. This game they went for Axe. It's practically the same hero who goes in, gets 1, gets 2, good initiation, gets focused on, pops Blade Mail, and he can solo Ember Spirit. Both of them could. Keeper of the
10
Light
seconds
again.
remaining.
Seems like Team Secret is sticking with
5
what
seconds
seems to be
remaining.
working for them.
You know, I gotta say, I like the Coddle even more in this game already. Blinding Light is so detrimental to an Axe. If you're in the middle of it, you try and go for a big jump-in play and call onto several heroes, you Blinding Light away, and he's not going to be able to do the same amount of damage.
That is true. Do you like Team Secret's draft this game, but didn't like the first one?
Yeah, I think so. They still got Ember, which I think just, to me, the coolest thing about it is that it feels like it fits with mid one. Like that's his hero. That's a hero
that's
for
his
him.
signature hero.
Like, I think that you don't really. You play on people on heroes that just like fit with their play style, and allowing him to go like crazy aggressive and then have MP be the one who's maybe a little bit more of the
10
calming
seconds
factor
remaining.
in terms of the stable carry position. Granted, he's also slightly insane, so maybe they're all just crazy on Team Secret.
Team Secret.
Skyrat Mage coming out from Alliance. They want to shut down that Ember Spirit. Some combos easy to execute, a lot of stuns from Lash, from Swen, Call from Axe, then just put down the Mystic Flare on top of that.
Remaining.
This feels like a very well-rounded
5
draft
seconds
out of
remaining.
Alliance. You've got Wave Push, you've got
There it is.
stuns.
Nice. I was
You're
rooting
excited.
for it. Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's always I just love that hero. I've been playing it a lot, like a recent year. I have a lot of games in Silencer, and I think it's so underrated. I'm happy that Puppy is bringing in that meta right now.
10
I'm feeling the
seconds
passion in your voice, Lacoste. Tell me about it.
Oh,
Pontificate
first
about the
time,
greatness.
boys, this is the first time. I don't know when you're gonna
Secrets
see
turn to
this
ban.
again, so this is your 5 seconds and mine maybe. I'm so excited. Woo!
That's great. Wonderful. So what is it about this guy? Is it just like the combination of being able to get a jump in from Ember and Remnant and then have Global Silence mess them all up? Or well, what's the big thing that he
5
does?
seconds
They have 2 good initiation heroes in StarLadder and Ember Spirit, so they can freely go in and then just cast global. After that, you can just use 1, 2, 3 remnants as much as you like. Once StarLadder gets his Blink Dagger, that's free initiation. After that, use global silence. You get 1 or even 2 free kills. So far, they have 1 natural BKB carrier to cancel that. That's Sven. X might go for 1 after.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
No, Silencer's gonna be position 4. Position 4, position 5 with StarLadder. With Coddle, sorry.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Secret's lineup is overall
Reserve time.
better because they have pretty much of everything. I think if Alliance doesn't do well in early game, the Team Secret will just snowball on them. Alliance needs to win their lanes and get some advantage in kills early on. These are the heroes that doesn't scale so good. Leshrac and Skyrat Mage, they don't scale so good through mid game. They don't have farm potential.
Yeah, and you look at the lineup of Secret, and it's all about being able to either A, take team fights in that mid game, which means that they're going to be able to stand up at least a little bit to what Alliance are doing, or B, make plays for pushing out waves continuously by throwing out spams from Illuminate and all those other things. I like Team Secret's draft this time, but the Death Prophet is...
5 seconds remaining.
They needed something more in control to control the members. It's good, and I think they want to fight, keep pressure from early on to mid game and try to get advantage in XP and gold and just finish the game 25-30 minutes in. Yeah. With Death Prophet ultimate and Leshrac plus Sven ulti, they can melt the towers so easily. But they need to play perfect early game for them to be able to go through mid game.
Yeah. Well, early movement out now by Secret. They're going to block off this camp just on the edge while also getting some nice vision in the area. It's a very common spot, but this Sentry Ward is well blocked out. It means that the offlane is going to be a little bit less effective for Axe, who has gone for the Iron Talon first. So we'll see if he ends up heading to the Dire side offlane. It looks like maybe Hanskin is going to try and soak up here for a little while, maybe. Where do you feel like weaknesses lie in these lanes for any of the teams? Is there any that are readily apparent, or is it pretty even across the board?
Well, bottom lane has really high potential for Alliance with double stun plus a lot of harassment coming out from Skyrat Mage. If he's gonna be on bottom, seems like not. He wants, because X will start in jungle, get some levels, maybe get the Tranquil Boots, then he will join on the lane. Skyrat Mage has high base movement speed, 325. He's moving to bottom. There's nothing he can do top. Yeah.
See Jonas as well. He's going for this play where he cuts out the trees so that way he can get easier access to all three of these camps and just farm them continuously. So the fact that they blocked out a few of these smaller camps isn't going to be biggest issue, at least for now. It's like mid lane, Hanskin just going to do the classic, expend his whole mana pool and make mid one's life hell.
He's probably just gonna use all of his mana, maybe go to top shrine, refill.
Looks like the reaction for Secret is they're going to try and pressure the lane. They're going to kill off the range creep immediately and then start trying to push it out, or I guess get the pull off.
Well, Keeper of the Light is bottom, so they're dual laning, and they see a Skyrat Mage being middle, so they can play aggressive a bit. Now Skyrat came bottom again. They need to be careful.
Oh. Zoo, they're going to back out, and it looks like they are going to be able to find the wraparound. Hanskin already taken Arcane Bolt, so is not going to be able to... Jim. No way for him to get that stun. For a second, he looked like StarLadder to me. They're kind of like similar, not models, but they look at all similar to you. Am I losing my mind here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, thank you.
They don't look.
Glad to know.
They don't look at all the same. For me, at least. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Who knows?
Possibility. So Puppy, they stack up this hard camp here. Would love to maybe start seeing some pulls or something else go in that direction. But with Jonas finishing off his level 2, he's going to start heading up towards the top lane, it looks like, or at least in this jungle here.
He used the shrine, will kill this creep as well.
Setting up for that game, I mean, as Puppy gets the pull in, he's going to try and get into his levels pretty quickly as well. Almost up to level 3, as well as MP. Bottom lane, the pressure comes in. They connect onto Keizu. They actually kind of stack up the stuns together.
Yeah. No, he missed the stun before. Oh, that was an easy kill if he didn't use the stun before. He missed both heroes with split earth.
Has a little bit of a misplay there, and I guess like if you're gonna go, if you see the EGM throw out your stun already, you probably wouldn't want to throw
Yeah,
the other stun as Loda, right?
A bit of miscommunication right there, or just bad timing for them to go. Maybe didn't see how long the cooldown was. Well, that's probably gonna be a dead keeper of the light.
Yeah.
Oh, nice stun! Nice stun!
Kezu finds it. And he also doesn't overextend there for the kill onto EGM. So they're going to be able to heal back up at the shrine, and suddenly Secret are going to have a huge advantage in this lane because now you don't have any stuns coming out from Sven. They don't have that threat anymore of being able to find kill in this lane. This is a really great little win here for Secret.
Yeah, meanwhile, Puppy being level 3, almost level 4, just he is level 4 now, just pulling and stacking that camp, just maximizing the farm. MP, he is higher level than MP actually.
Wow. And that extra experience from pulling that wave in, and
yeah,
to a hot start for Puppy.
Meanwhile, PA is free farming.
Yeah. So early laning stage, we could see some rotation back over here to the side. It looks like Secret just want to try and farm out on this off lane for the moment and leave Loda to his own devices. As far as what Loda is going to be looking to accomplish and Alliance as a whole, is he going to try, what item does he want to get before they start grouping up and pushing towers with Death Prophet?
It's probably going to be maybe a Veil or a Yule Scepter just to remove the silence. He's going to need to build that Yule Scepter later on. Maybe not a first item, but maybe Veil into Yules to remove Mana Leak, Silence. He can remove pretty much anything. Root, StarLadder alt. So best item for him to go is Yule's core item.
You can see also now Jonas is starting to catch up in this top lane, pressured MP pretty heavily, and is going to be forced back. And this is where things do get more difficult for the Phantom Assassin. Had a good start to the game, but now with Axe having those levels can come and contest her.
Yeah, it's a melee carry. It's always a problem when you're facing against Axe.
Well, Limp picks up an Invis rune. Gonna see if they can find something.
Jonas.
This is really big. If they can manage to find it, he can actually eat through one of those trees. Try
The
to find the
Skyrot Mage is
wraparounds.
coming. Just Skyrot is coming, saving the second spell. Didn't skill anything. Conclusive shot.
Oh,
Coming
good
out
silence.
now.
It's going to connect, but Puppy in trouble now. Getting ran down. The slow is doing
He's
a lot
so
of work.
slowed.
MP is here, though, as well, and Puppy's still running out. You might have wanted to actually throw that dagger onto Handskin, but slow down Jonas enough and dissuades Alliance from going any further.
That slow from Dagger plus Arcane Curse. You're not moving. It's 100 move speed. Maybe a little bit more.
Awful. They
They found Lesh.
Is under attack.
Well, over there,
Level
he's going
2
to end up being
sprint
in
is gonna
trouble.
be enough to get a first blood.
Oh, stunned from Loda. He's still going to end up going down. Pylite Eye finds it with the last right click. Coming out, and, well, Handskin, no way to make that turn back around as Jonas is dropped low in the top lane as well. Take a look at the net worth so far. Very even across the board. Doesn't feel like there's a big advantage, but how do you see the next couple of minutes going for these two teams?
Well, if you look at the mid, you can see there's 10 CS on Ember against 38 on
Oh my
Limp.
God.
That's huge. Well, Alliance will try to push the towers with Dead Prophet hitting level 7 or 8. She didn't skill her ultimate yet. Mid one really in a big problem. Doesn't even have boots at minute 6. He just abandons the lane and goes to forest, which is the safest thing for him to do actually.
Maybe Pylite Eye can go in and try and keep them off the towers over the next couple of minutes. 'Cause that's something you don't want to do against a Death Prophet, is just allow her to get that chip damage in on your tower early.
Yeah, but it's what a lot of teams are doing. If your mid hero is forced to go to jungle, you move one of your supports to mid to leech the XP, because they will try to push the towers, so Coral is a really good hero to be there.
What about making like a smoke gank in and trying to punish and kill off the Death Prophet? Is that something that's just a little bit too hard, or is that something we might see?
It's really hard to kill a Dead Prophet, especially with Spirit Siphon. They don't have that much damage. Ember is now level 6. Coral does some damage. Then they need a smoke to kill her, but if he gets a help on mid, it could go really bad for Team Secret.
All right, well, Handskin is here. Doing the Disco Pony EGM, feeling himself. Love to see it.
Puppy pinging out to the X where he is standing. Doesn't see him, but knows where he is.
There's the run at MP. Just good positioning this entire time. There was a moment earlier, too, where Jonas was running at Puppy and almost able to get the battle hunger off, but MP was able to throw the dagger and slow him down enough so they couldn't get the dunk. Just feeling like they know this matchup pretty well and have been able to deal with it.
Usually Puppy played the position 4 silencer that was moving around the map, getting some easy int. But this game... Oh.
Bottom lane. They have a jump forward from Pylai Die, trying to show it. He ends up dying, but they are going to be able to find the kill on the Loda. I believe
good
he does end
rotation
up
from
going
mid
down.
1.
Jonas now also in some trouble. They have the silence on the mid 1, trying to run out and away. They have level 6 on Axe as well. EGM, they get the stun. That's going to be the kill. So 2 down for Secret in exchange for Loda.
Yeah. Meanwhile, PA still free farming top. 55 CS. Going straight for that Deso.
Kind of an interesting play that they've had to the start of this game. It always feels to me as if PA is one of those heroes that wants to get involved in kills early, but just focusing on staying up here, getting that first item, and then making the rotation.
She is able to move, but there was a lot of action on Alliance's tower at bottom lane, and so there's no way to TP there. It will take too much time and he will lose a lot of farm. It's more of a TP when the enemy team is diving you, so you're just gonna TP and get some kills.
Yeah. So the natural thing that I'm thinking of when I'm looking at this game too is Loda getting high amounts of armor as the game goes on, and PA just not really going to be able to do that much damage. Is that something that, well, you should be concerned about, or do you think
I think
that
they will have a lot of minus armor. Deso plus Slardar ult. It's gonna be more than enough, especially on the supports like Leshrac and Skywrath Mage, who has 0 armor at the moment, so he'll probably die in one shot, which everyone is excited to see. So am I. I'm also excited.
Absolutely. I really like the idea of what you said there, keeping the like being able to just focus those other supports too. Like you don't have to necessarily jump on the Sven, I guess. You go on to PA or Skywrath and just crit him with the dagger and it's all gone.
Yeah, before he gets BKB, once he gets hit by a dagger, he has really low movement speed. It's easy to juke him. Silencer, there he goes. He's going for that, his signature build, we can call it, Helm of the Dominator. I'm surprised that PA didn't get any region item on her. Maybe he'll try to build into Vlad's later on, so he could just buy a Ring of Region on the lane to be full HP. Because Vlad's is a good item against Sven, physical damage, plus Dead Prophet ult physical damage.
Seems like that would be pretty solid. That extra little bit. Oh my god, an axe. 11-minute blink dagger. We know what he's going to be looking for here, as PA is going to walk into the middle of this big creep wave, and there's a lot of potential for a quick burst.
Global Silence gonna come. If they jump, Global Silence gonna come right after that. It's ready. So,
alright. Jonas jumps,
the creep wave is
calls.
so big.
Global comes out. They are still going to be able to catch on to MP and able to jump away. Oh, nice play there. No dunk coming out, but they do get the silence on to mid 1, so they're DP alive. And no follow-up, really. 5 heroes were up in the top lane for Secret. So Global down at the very least.
Well, X showed his dagger. They needed to get at least 1 kill before that, but Global Silence, that's what Silencer is for, saving up your teammates. Slardar also close to his Blink Dagger, only 150 gold away. So the timing on your offlaners are pretty much the same.
It's been a much more slow, like methodical game this time around, as opposed to the craziness that we saw in the first one. And because of that, it's come to the amount of everybody farming up. We also have DP that's going to have that.
Secret benefits a lot more from it, since there's no much kills early on. Oh, there's an axe. All right. Insta dies.
That was a kill.
That's a good combo. Because Secret has such stronger late game, especially in PA and Ember Spirit plus StarLadder.
Missed the kill mid, but I think we all know what happened right there. The blink call into Mystic Flare is just disaster. Now they found Puppey as well, so Dagger gonna go out trying to run away. He is not long for this world though, and Stick Charge is actually...
He's actually fine. He's fine.
What? Okay. They weren't anticipating the Stick Charges, I guess.
Well, Axe had his ult
He had
up.
call.
Could have
What?
dunked him there.
Hey. Is there something that we missed? I'm losing my mind as we miss a kill down bottom. They find the kill onto EGM, so mid one just remnants forward for that one with the DD rune.
Well, we'll see if Axe will TP bottom. It's not gonna be Axe, it's gonna be that Prophet. They just wanna kill that Ember Spirit with those silences.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Stick
not gonna be
Flare, no
enough.
mana for it. And another silence comes out. Chase continuing, mid one pops that as by the Yule Scepter of Limp, but now they're not gonna be able to get him.
Oh, Hanskin, 25 HP, and he died.
What?
Well, it's a hero
All
with
right.
0 armor. The creep wave killed him.
Alright, I give up. I give up. I'm throwing my hands off the keyboard. No more looking at the game for me. My goodness.
That's why you have me.
Thank you.
I got your back. Seems like no one's got Skywrath Mage's back.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Oh,
so
he made Tranquil Boots. Okay, some armor, 6 armor, alrighty.
kind of an interesting little choice there. Well, I guess.
Yeah, he needs an armor. He will die from dagger. Not StarLadder's dagger though, but PA's dagger.
Lift up now onto PA. They drop the global in immediate
coming.
response, and now the crush is going to come out as well. So they're keeping MP alive here and going to get recalled in as well by Coddle. So everybody going to head down to the bottom lane.
Oh, let's see if Loda.
Going to end up
4
dropping.
heroes coming on Loda. Loda knows something is up. He's deeping mid. Nice,
Good decision.
Nice play from Loda there. There was no vision, just a sixth sense.
Mid lane, pressure coming in from Loda as well. They've moved in, has his Centaur with him as well, which can take up the tower, and it looks like they're game prepared for a fight, but behind the lines is Jonas, does have his Blink Dagger ready. And if they happen to show, could be a huge problem.
They're picking out the shrine. They want to go heal.
Oh, they got the call. There's the Mystic Lair as well. Pylai Daigon, the dunk comes out.
Oh, someone is TPing, canceling it. They're too deep.
Huh? That means that no Ember Spirit for the moment. Obviously can't be recalled by Coddle since he's dead.
Echo Saber plus Helm of the Dominator on Sven for extra mana. Some regen. HP, that double attack. It's a good build. After that, he's gonna go for a Blink Dagger, obviously. Into BKB.
Never refuse gold given.
Do you like this build as opposed to the Mask of Madness type of build that we were talking about?
Well, Mask of Madness, here it's better to go for this build because Helm of the Dominator gives you 6 attributes that health regen aura, which Sven lacks. Something to be able to stand on the lane. But overall, I think this is the
Top lane?
best choice right now.
Jonas, Puppey's here as well. They're bringing in mid one, and well, every damn person, his secret is going to be able to kill off that axe.
All right, first intelligence stolen. They should
Super
actually
value.
make an indicator on other heroes, for example, Alliance's heroes, how much intelligence was stolen from them.
Yeah, I like that idea. What do you think about this limp build going back for, well, he does have a vitality booster casually, and now going back for a plate mail was thinking it was going to be in the Atos.
It's not gonna be an Atos probably. It's gonna be Heart of Tarask later on, just so he can tank up. This is like casual vitality booster, something that Chinese players like to do, and casual plate mail, which he will turn into Shiva's guard if the game drags. So he needs a little bit of everything. HP, armor, it's a good choice.
Well, 17 minutes in, we have our first Roche going down. Still a ways away from a Blink Dagger for Loda, so they're probably going to want to wait for that until the next fight, I would guess. Maybe when the Death Prophet has ulti back up again. Alliance have been tending to play it a little bit more safe.
Yeah, they won't make any moves until DP ulti is up. Maybe they will try to get some kills with Axe, who has a blade mail right now, and Skyrat Mage. The combo just works so well. Meanwhile,
right now they're setting up on Jonas down here, or rather on the tower. They don't realize that he's in the area, but the smoke gank into the jungle, they are going to run into EGM, a quick crush, and a kill. My goodness, MP does a lot of damage.
850 crit.
Yeah. Loda now also in trouble. They're going to be able to chase him down. Chains a little bit off the mark there, and now runs forward, is going to be able to get silenced. The turnaround, though,
nice
Will
ball by
Kazu
Axe.
catches it. It's still a little bit of a better crush by StarLadder as they take him down. There's the global out as well. So now they lose the Aegis. Mid one throws out the remnant. MP running through the player, and he's going to end up paying for that one. Kazu has another blink crush to the second, connects onto two. Loda's still chasing. And it looks like he is going to slow down Kazu enough. They had the frost armor. That's going to keep him alive.
Really nice play from Secret right there. Just diving, killing Swen, killing Lesh, and getting out with only PA dying. Really good coordination. And if you watch it closely, you can see Puppy doing his thing. This guy, he's like, okay, I have a hero that doesn't have any extra units, so I'm gonna build the Helm of the Dominator. He gave, how much armor does it give? 8 bonus armor to everyone before the fight.
That's great. And
plus move slow, 30% move slow.
And I think that's like, if it was just the Echo Saber on Sven and you didn't have that frost armor there, it might have been a kill onto Kazu, at least slowing enough for the rest of Alliance to get into position. And so now Alliance about 3,000 net worth, 4,000 experience, but it feels like it's tilting a little bit.
PA also got vitality booster. He wants to build that Vanguard, so he has some tanking abilities up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh.
Look at Puppy, just scouting them. He just destroyed the rune with his creep. Oh my god.
He knows what's up. He's aware.
Yeah.
And now they're backing out. Like, they're going to move down this bottom lane, take tier 2. It looks like they're going to be able to try and find Puppy that's here by his own tier 2, but
he's going to get initiated on all.
He doesn't quite catch it. Battle Hunger lifted up, but when he comes back down, they have global in 15 seconds. They can actually take this fight in a second. Maybe mid one. No, he is going to drop first. So they can't end up taking the fight. That was pretty bold by mid one to TP in right there.
Well, TPing into Skyrat Mage without no Manta, no Blinkins. It's really ballsy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh. And luckily they didn't lose their silencer, who does still have global. Oh, Puppy can pop that in the next initiation as this goes about.
Yeah, if you notice, what a lot of players are doing, they love to switch between items. So if you watch Ember Spirit, first he had the Boots of Travel in quick buy, then he just died to Skyrat Mage, so he changed to Blink Dagger. So he wants to have some mobility before, I don't know, getting a Manta style is an option, but once he gets silence, he can just jump out with the Blink Dagger, which is really, really good thinking for him. So one situation changes the item build for a certain player. Love how they think.
Pele Dai is actually rather close to an Aghanim's himself. He's been able to farm these up throughout these games, never been heavily hampered down. About 900 gold away, and does also change the complexion of the game a lot. The smoke gank now by Kazu and MP, waiting for somebody to head into the jungle, but Alliance all on top of it. They're on the top. They do not want to get caught out here and should be playing this a little bit safer.
My bad, I was saying DP will build Heart. It's gonna be an Octarine, of course.
That makes a lot of sense. So casual soul booster and mail, or rather plate mail. mid booster.
You see, I'm not a guy who is afraid to talk about his own mistakes, like
What
saying,
a guy.
saying sorry when I'm wrong.
Yeah, he is the bestest.
Radiant's middle
Bestest
tower is
test.
under
Thank you.
attack.
No problem. Tier 1 tower taking damage here in mid. We do see the scan that comes out. Radiant realizing that Loda could be back and behind the tower as the blink, going back for the BKB next, while you see the rest of Alliance up top and pressuring the tier 2. And
Illusion.
Oh.
If you see Ember Spirit, he has Boots of Travel now, so he changed his
Dire's
mind
top tower
once
is
again.
under attack. Radiant's middle tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
it's,
Radiant structures
I
are fortified.
don't know exactly what all of the mentality is like behind being a professional player in these instances, obviously, but
Radiant's middle tower has
you know,
fallen.
feeling the game, how the flow is going, and what you feel like you're gonna need.
Oh, Silencer, what's Puppy doing?
What?
Just standing still? No. Oh!
Is microing the creep.
Going
Oh
with
wait,
the
hold on, this is going to be a
Lions.
big old fight here now. Jonas left alone. He's going to be able to jump on a mid one, but the global silence comes out, so it's not going to be enough damage, and mid one should be able to escape from this one. They are jumping on top of Highlight Loda, doing a lot of damage. The blinding light comes out,
Oh, they're
keeps
on
him
top of
alive.
lane.
Limp is going to do a ton of damage, though. MP brought down Exorcism too much, so they lose Highlight and MP.
What
Everybody
was-
else alive.
What was Secret thinking? They used Slardar stun and jumped with the PA on top of Dead Prophet, who's so tanked up, and used Global, but she has a Yule Scepter, so she's just gonna cancel all of it. Wow,
Not the
this
best
is
of
really
initiation
not
is
the
what you're
best play.
telling me.
They can't focus the Dead Prophet. There's no way they can focus her or take her down with their heroes.
So who's the ideal target there in
But
this
then
instance, then?
They need to take the supports down first, Lash and Skyrat Mage, before throwing anything out. Then they can just play around them.
Does feel like it's almost a little bit more difficult. Like you have this big immovable object in a Death Prophet who can run around and keep yourself alive while dealing damage over time. And then for Secret, it's MP and one trying to blink it a more
Will they take him?
agile
Yeah, they
game.
will.
Nice
Wow.
catch there. So maybe even ease of execution more into the favor of Alliance in this game.
Secret has good initiation. They just need to focus the right heroes.
Okay.
There's no way to focus either DP nor Axe. Maybe they can focus Axe before he gets his call. And Blade Mail, they can insta-kill him as well. With Slardar Crush and Ember Spirit plus PA, he can die also. But he's building towards BKB, so is Swen. So it's gonna be a lot easier for Alliance to fight in the next few minutes.
Maybe we can see Secret taking advantage of that. It's also daytime, so they have eyes on all of these heroes here, and MP ready to jump onto them.
Come and get it.
Daytime
As
plus
top
Coral
lane, they're
Axe.
going to be able to jump onto him. Yeah, mid one in trouble. Silence is down. Global as well, so they're not going to be able to get the catch, but they are going in the meantime and taking down the Skywrath Mage. Not going to be able to run down Sven. They could also kill off mid one in the top lane. So a 1-for-1 exchange, sort of. And it looks like the tier 2 is probably not going to fall. I think that they can get in and stop this. Stun, MP taking the damage, follow-up stun, call as well, but it is going to be the dunk. Man, Alliance putting it together in this one and looking quite strong. And now the Battle Hunger, they're going to cancel Kezu's blink. Jukes off to the side,
Kez a
still have the
TP.
amp damage. Colin's going to connect, and, well, he's got Bash, but I think Kezu's going to be the one who falls.
Really nice plays from Axe right there. Killing top, he was all over the place. TPing mid, initiating. Again on a PA after Swen, and then catching the Slardar. Really nice play. He's really getting close to his BKB. He's 1k gold away.
You can see this is that mid game that you were talking about in the draft where Alliance do start out in a very strong position. They have a lot of damage, a good amount of control, but you still believe that the late game of Secret is going to be a little bit more potent?
Seeing right now the item progression,
Yeah.
I don't know if it will be enough, because MP lacks a lot of items at the moment. He only has Veil, that's his only item, and he's nowhere, not even close to the Mjolnir.
Right. God, I mean, he has to play so carefully at this stage as well. He throws out some chains, gets a few more last hits, and then is out and away.
If you look at PA's build, she went for Ogre Club and has Basher in quick buy, so he wanted to go for BKB, but they lack some damage. He wants to go all in, just try to kill few heroes before the fight starts.
Oh wait, no, just transferred it back over to BKB right now. Keep on switching up their ideas. I can understand though, like you want to be able to go for that, you know, big one-hit crit kill everybody, but it's also a situation where if Skyrath isn't the one that's getting jumped, he's just going to kill her every time.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking as well. He has an option A and option B. Will I live or I can't deal any damage if I'm dead? That's the best way to think for any hero in Dota in general. So BKB is just more safe. I would go for BKB as well.
Yeah. So everybody very much on the side of Alliance having a pretty decent game. Skyrath's been picked off a couple of times, but he's getting into a Eul's Scepter himself and should have it before, if not after this fight, then maybe the next one, instead of how it's going.
So pretty much everyone will have an item to remove the global silence. X BKB, Sven BKB, Dead Prophet Eul, Leshrac Eul Scepter, and Skyrath as well. So good way of thinking coming out from Alliance. And if you check the Dead Prophet items, she has the gold to buy the Octarine core as well, and look at her talent tree, plus 4 spell amplification, 10% cooldown reduction, and then go for plus 6 exorcism spirits. I'm wondering, yeah, plus
how good
he's
is
gonna
this hero?
hit. Yeah, it's really good, especially if he's farmed like this, and he's hitting level 18 soon, so it's gonna be level 3 ultimate. So I'm wondering with all these talent trees and the Octarine core, how much cooldown is it gonna be on exorcism?
12 seconds, no doubt. Maybe a little bit more than that, but certainly it's what it's going to feel like if you're a Team Secret. Almost every team fight, I would imagine, they're going to be able to have Exorcism online. You can see that Alliance, they're getting set up in Roshan, but the whole time that's happening, you have Puppey who's going to split push lane. Probably going to see some movement as well from the rest of Secret to bottom.
Alliance just smoked. They want to get some kills before getting that Roche. They want to secure it.
The Puppey creep is going to run through here and realize that that rune, it probably was gone. You would have realized it was gone anyways earlier than that.
Yeah, you can see Puppey ping. He was pinging out where they need to stand because they saw someone took the rune.
Right.
He's just pinging on them using the scan. He missed the scan, but he knows where they are.
Yeah. Now they're in Roshan, so they take down that creep. Well, it looks like while this is happening, Secret going to get pulled back in, but mid one is going to pressure out bottom a little bit more, and they can recall in another couple of seconds. The problem is Roshan is already dropping very low exorcism down.
Oh, nice blinding
light. That's what you want to see. And maybe can do it again. They are on to EGM for the moment. Keizu jumped in, but was not quite on time, and now they're going to be able to find him a second time. Cole comes in, Global Silence down as well, but they already have the Aegis. Loda was the one that ended up taking it, and on the other side, Jonas already took down Keizu. MP mid one, everybody needs to run away at this stage. Blink out, mid one, running away again. Got
Now
silence,
they need
but the
to run
Haster
back.
doing what he needs. Okay. It's feeling like Secret are just sort of trying to jump away from whenever they get the chance. Kind of kite them around this fight, waiting for them down.
Well, they
Just doesn't feel like they can fight.
They can't fight at the moment. They need some more time to build more items on PA and on Ember. But they have good items to kite them. They have 2 force staffs, one on Silencer, one on StarLadder.
Yeah.
And they have a good,
Alliance.
yeah, and they have a good base defense. Even though their tier 3 tower mid is half HP, with Keeper and Silencer Curse and Ember Spirit, they have enough to
Quick
defend the
jump
base.
there, able to find him in the jungle. Loda is going to be able to go give chase,
Everyone-
but he might be in trouble right now. You do have chains available. and
Everyone
they're
is stepping
already
back
defusing
to
him.
the shrine.
This could end up working out pretty heavily into the favor of Alliance. Although it looks like they should be able to escape here. Still run in. Oh, another nice change. Mid one has been playing this quite well, and actually going to remnant away. So if they manage to catch anybody, it's only going to be 1 or 2 of them.
And meanwhile, PA being called by Coral on a cell phone. Hey, come here. So much farm going on. So he's getting close to that BKB. Alliance using so much time now. Good plays from mid one, just juking them around and kiting with those 4 staffs.
The thing that does kind of concern me is they've been able to find another pickoff there onto the Skywrath Mage. No way for Jonas to get into position. Is eventually we're going to end up seeing the MKB picked up for Sven, and then you have MKB on top of the Echo Saber. You're going to be able to slow them down, and particularly PA through the BKB. Just feels like this could be a really tough game for her.
I don't think he will go for an Echo Saber, for a Monkey King bar. It's good against PA, but I think he will go for a Bloodthorn.
Okay.
Because it gives you a true strike, plus crit on every hit, plus it's good against Ember as well. It would be a better choice in my opinion.
Still, Secret holding this lead at only 4,000 net worth and keeping the experience gain as well at about the same amount. So this is sort of feeling like a game that, like last time, could tilt on the edge and suddenly Secret take a pretty demonstrative lead.
Yeah, feels like the last game as well. Alliance had so much advantage during the mid game, but didn't know how to finish the game, and Secret punished them for that.
Oh man, and this is going to be another one of those big fights. Puppy's walking in. He does have global available. They're going to smoke so they can't see him, and now needs to run away. 4 staff out. MP throws out a dagger. Vision for Loda. Everybody knows what's happening right now, and it looks like they are going to try and go for a wraparound here. They found EGM. He is gone. The rest of Alliance need to be really careful. They're backed up into a corner. And
that's what they need to do. This is exactly what Secret needs to do. Take out those supports first. Global silence is still up.
This is really bad for Alliance right now. They are going to be able to blink away and keep that dagger out. They need a way out of this back lane, and they're going to drop the global down. MP on top of him as well, mid one.
Yeah, you see BKB's pop. They're just going to run back.
Oh, and they're on top of him. That's going to be a jump on a hand skins. MP has already popped it. He's going to run out and away, and it does look like he's going to be able to escape. So the chase could continue here. He's found Kezu, but a blinding light pushback, and now Loda out of mana. Mana leaked as well. Can't continue the chase. This exorcism down. A great team fight from Secret. Not easy to execute like that, and now...
Oh, a bit of misplay.
Slipped up. Still, Loda going to be contained.
No mana.
This is really tough for him at this stage because Pylai die. They have full vision on all of these heroes. Leshrac is respawning right now as they get the silence onto Limp. Exorcism is going to wear off pretty shortly, but he's already gone. Tons of damage from MP. And now chasing down Loda as well. They caught him out. He is going to try and turn and fight, but he just can't hit MP at all. That's the Aegis down. And Leshrac, Skywrath Mage, they're both back up right now, but Loda still in a ton of trouble. Turns, gets the stun. No avail. He is going to drop.
What a play from Secret, really, just amazing play. It's exactly what I said they need to do. They went from behind, killed both supports first, then they just toy with them. Because they can't kill them, they can't initiate on them after that. They have 2 4 stats, all BKBs popped.
Oh, and handskin dropping yet again.
DP ulti used, so you need to they just back off, regroup, and go in again. It's a perfect play.
And I mean, this is the thing again about Alliance, was that they were playing so well throughout this entire game and just struggling to, put the nail in the coffin and now pressuring in these towers.
That's the thing with DP and Sven. You need to gather up and find yourself a fight, but they couldn't find it. And Sven doesn't scale that good in a late game. And now Puppy has Road of Athos on top of that, so have fun moving. And Ember Spirit getting close to level 25. Well, not close, but 5 levels.
Turn 2, if you take a look at the way that this game is panning out, Alliance has 3 games today that they have to play back to back to back, and starting out 2-0 against Secret, you got to wonder a little bit about sort of how that's going to affect them going into the rest of their games. This is so much of their StarLadder match and their StarLadder qualifiers on this day. I don't know. It's going to be tough for them. But they can still come back into this one. They've got a great team fight lineup, a hell of a lot of stuns. Loda is still incredibly farmed.
They need to play this perfectly if they want to win right now. Only thing for them to do is initiate on Team Secret properly. And with X probably. And then Global Silence is gonna come. He pops a BKB. But it's gonna be... As the game goes, it's gonna be so much harder for Alliance. Once Ember gets that level 25, he's just gonna perma-root people with searing chains, and they can just stand behind and PA throwing daggers on those people. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a real issue, how quickly they'll end up dropping there. And you can take a look again, it's the split push game that's going on right now around the map.
Yeah, so easy for Secret to execute that split push. I mean, besides having a good map vision, Ember Spirit with Boots of Travel plus Keeper of the Light recalling him, he can be anywhere.
I think also making sure the way that whole fight started off and Secret kind of pulled the trap in around them, if you don't lose your Leshrac at the start of that fight, it looks very different probably. So now pressure
Leshrac
on each of the other lanes.
Leshrac buys a Ghost Scepter, but if he gets crushed from StarLadder, he's gonna die in one dagger.
Oh, they also took out that Helm of the Dominator creep, so nobody's going to be TPing into that one.
Blinding Light.
Yeah, and both of the tier 3 towers in mid and top are down to half HP at this stage. So Secret willing to give up their other tier 2s. They still have one up top, so you're not going to see Alliance be able to force down shrines. The plus side of this for Alliance is they didn't have to use Exorcism. So they'll have Exorcism for the Roche fight when that eventually comes, and they'll also have it for pressuring the tier 2 if they want.
It's 100-second Exorcism. If he hits level... Oh, he doesn't hit anything, he already took it, so it's 100 seconds with Talent Trees and Doctrine Core. It's still pretty huge cooldown.
Definitely.
You know what? You didn't say shenanigans not once this game.
You did though, so I'm gonna start calling you out on it. Shout out, mister.
Well, I don't want to steal your word.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, Pilot die. Alright. There's Lotus Orb now on DP as well, though. Top lane, they found one, mid one, in fact, and unfortunately, Loda does not quite have enough damage without God Strength to bring him down.
Well, you see, the problem with Sven is having items after this. He already needs to remove one item from his inventory because he decided to go for Crystallis, and now he wants to go for a MKB, which I think is a bad idea.
Right.
That Bloodthorn, you have everything in Crystallis. Building up a Bloodthorn after that, you have that critical strike you need, plus that no miss on PA.
Yeah. So I'm looking at this now, and again, Sven, he's down to just a 8-second BKB. It's not terrible at this point, but it will become more and more difficult for them to deal with that as the game goes on. And then for PA, Abyssal Blade completed. You are going to be able to get on top of Sven at the start, and maybe it's even worth it just to jump onto him, drop Abyssal, and then run away. Or you can play the kite game however you want to do it, but they have answers. It feels to me as if the saving grace is really going to come down to Limp being able to stay alive in these fights.
They will still try to take the supports first,
right?
The Secret will, and then just, if the DP pops out, if they pop BKB, they're just gonna back out the same as they did the last fight. We don't see any big fights coming in the past 5 minutes.
It looks like Puppy too, he's really transitioning to the core, as you were saying. This position 4 StarLadder has now basically become a position 3, and Coddle and StarLadder are basically on the same point as him. Did I say StarLadder twice? I meant Silencer. Yeah. He's gonna have a Shiva's Guard soon.
He scales really well into late game, especially with talent trees. Armor, HP, attack speed, then you go either attack range or curse slow. You can go for both. The curse slow is also amazing, but attack range, once you upgrade your 4 staff maybe into Hurricane Pike, you deal so much damage. Right. Plus he has that BS creep on him.
And look at this. Again, Pile Die doing so much with this vision. They spot out the entire side of Alliance's back behind him. They're going to head over to the shrine, but of course there is no ability to take that down. The tier 2's still standing, and they're still looking for the fight. Loda jumps forward, has found mid one, bringing him low, and they get the silence and the dunk. Really well executed there, and immediately into the exorcism as well. Alliance is looking to take high ground.
Does he have a buyback? No buyback on him.
No buyback
Wow.
for Ember. This potentially just lost them. I don't know. Can they hold this?
65 seconds.
This is really tough.
He went all in with items.
Oh
Well,
man, and gone in an instant. No defensive capabilities
Well,
for
they
him. He
don't,
didn't do
the thing is, Alliance doesn't know if he has a buyback,
Right.
so they want to play it safe. They just took the mid-racks,
Wow.
the melee one. They could have continued there, but DP ulti was running out and Sven ulti, but they could have chopped some HP on bottom tower probably, but since tier 2 tower is still up. But that's the thing about buybacks, they don't want to dive too much because of the shrines in the base, and Ember might have a buyback, but he bought a Nocturne core, so they could have maybe tried to figure out that he doesn't have money enough to buy back.
Oh, EGM, he wants to go home. That's all that he wants, but well, he's going to take the long road home as he ends up dropping there, and will respawn in 54 seconds. Now Shiva's guard done.
Completed.
Now, on top of Atos, Puppy is a monster. He deals so much damage right now too.
Yeah, look at the damage.
267.
Yeah,
and that's
plus
not even including Glaives of Wisdom.
80% of his int, that's 150 int. 80% of that is, what is like 110. So he deals 300 damage.
That's also increased by
Even
his spell
more,
amplification.
Yeah, plus Wolf. It's 400
Dota
damage per hit.
running away. Throw out the dagger.
Radiant's bottom
Keizu
tower
deciding
is
that he
under
does not indeed want to hang out there, and they're just going to blink strike away. But you can see the vision advantage, how much it's giving them. MP gets jumped upon, nice blinding light push back, and well, a big call though, and the global comes out in time. BKB immediately afterwards for Jonas. They're going to be able to escape from it, so global is down, but they have already been able to take down the Sven at least once.
Wow.
And, oh my god, MP, what a monster. And well, there's the Atos as well, keeping the DP in one spot. They just do too much freaking damage, and Loda now gets bashed up by Keizu. The chase continues. It is nighttime now, so less ability to see him, but they got eyes on him. MP is just too big.
Wow, their heroes die so quickly.
Oh my god, are they gonna find
MP
EGM? Oh, he takes the DD away from him.
Yeah, but
They
he
knew where
removes
he was.
Removes it with
Highlight
Oh,
die. That's
looted.
all gone. Well played.
Ember Spirit is all over the place. Chinese duo from Team Secret just playing it perfectly.
God.
Korean, Chinese, sorry.
Oh man.
middle barracks are under attack.
Well, 44 minutes in, 14 to 22, and
Dyer's middle
now buyback's coming out, but they don't have it for Death Prophet for another 26 seconds. It is nighttime. Your secret here, you gotta be at least a little bit trepidatious.
Sven bought back. That's the problem with Sven. How hero scales in the late game and his items. Once he goes in, uses ultimate, you need to get 1 or 2 kills. If you don't, you're just food after that. They can just kite you.
EGM taking a lot of damage from Puppy here as well. And he has the Dragon Lance queued up. The call is going to be there on MP. Oh my
nice
god, he's gone.
Initiation on
Blade
PA.
Mail apparently a good item, and Shiva's Guard pop for Puppy, trying to slow him down so the rest of his team can get out of there at the very least, but
Radiant's
another one going down there. P buys
MP
back
bought
into
back.
the game. What?
They want to go all in. I'm not sure this was the right move.
That's a PA. If they lose PA over the next couple of minutes, like they were on parity for a while, or rather ahead because Sven didn't have his, but now they kind of lose that advantage.
It might be a mistake, but I don't think it was because he was recalled instantly.
Yeah. there has been that error in the past where there's a buyback status that shows up right over here next to your hero portrait, which if you alt-click it, it will buy you back, whereas the other one over here, it doesn't. So I don't know if that was the mistake there, or and then they just handled it by trying to go for the recall. Whatever the case, definitely...
It was a bad move.
Yeah, no ways about it.
Ember Spirit has an Ogre Axe in quick buy. He wants to buy a BKB, remove all those silences. Doesn't have any defensive item still, so it's a good choice.
So here's an interesting question for you. We've got this Sven about to hit level 25, highest level in the game. Do you go for the -5 seconds Stormhammer cooldown?
No.
No way? It's 65 damage every time?
Yeah, these talent trees, a lot of them don't make sense. It's a 25 talent, -5 Stormhammer cooldown, and the original cooldown is 13 seconds. So difference between 13 and 8 is not so big, but if you take 65 damage, plus you have a critical on top of that, it's huge difference.
Okay.
A lot of talent trees need to be balanced for some other heroes. For example, I don't know, Nyx Assassin. A lot of his talents don't make any sense. And the Elder Titan, for example, because those talents look like they're being played as damage dealers, and they're not.
I feel like I'm hitting a sore spot for you here. I can feel like some pent-up rage just sort of boiling
a
over.
little bit of rage. Spicy. Did we say spicy yesterday? Salty plus a little bit of paprika on top of that.
Yeah, you're making some salsa. That's what's happening. That's not how you make salsa, everybody. Don't put paprika and salt together.
Yeah, don't try this
for the
at
salsa.
home.
Absolutely. Well, 16 to 22, currently 4,000 net worth lead in the favor of Secret, right around 5,000 experience. Over the next couple of minutes, do you see one team having a distinct advantage over the other?
Secret has an upper hand.
Okay.
But that buyback from PA, it's really questionable. Let me check the Roche status. It's gonna be up soon.
That was a long respawn timer. Almost the maximum there. It's a while.
Secret wants that Roche more than Alliance, actually. They need to give it to PA. That's where the next fight's gonna be, probably.
Oh, highlight die. He spots the smoke being broken and is going to be able to jump away from that one as well, and spots where the wards are placed. So total vision. And the other unfortunate part about this is that Alliance aren't even going to be able to go in and take down Roshan because it's not respawned yet. They spot out, well, Jonas. There's the crush. The Palpable Silence comes out. He pops his BKB for Loda as KZ's trying to run away. He is going to end up dropping there on the other side. MP takes down Hanskin, so he's gone.
Oh,
MP be able to
MP
blink strike away.
blinking out.
Oh, nice play there. Oh, and the chains again to be able to catch Loda. That was really nicely done. Slaughter's going to buy back. It looks like they want to try and take this fight. EGM going to drop. So Alliance, after losing 2, are forced back, and now Roche is going to respawn right as this happens.
Good timing. Really nice play by Secret, and buyback from Kezu as well. They know DPLT is down, and Roche is spawning soon. It's up, so they're going to go for Roche.
Wow. That really hurts. So Roshan back into their favor. A little bit of just lack of luck there for Alliance. You know, you take that, it goes a different way in just a second. So Secret taking advantage, and now they jump onto Jonas. They're going to pull back in MP. Pylai Dai able to get the recall there, and Chains connects as well. They're pushing him back with the blinding light, and he's going to go for the Remnant MP. So that is going to be a broken TP. He might actually be able to get enough.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
His dunk. Oh, that would have been huge. And now they're going to also be able to regen.
Instant buyback.
Like, Coddle can throw out a couple of these Illuminates, and everybody's going to be back up to full HP again.
Yeah. Nice. Ember Spirit is level 25, so perma-rooted people coming.
Yeah. Take a look. Obviously 65 damage. I want to see, what did she go for the double dagger? She did go for the double dagger. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I like this one.
Yeah, I think I saw it first time. I think Friends played it. The Russian team. It was really efficient. Didn't even know what hit you first time. Like, how am I dead?
The downside to it is that it doesn't. I don't remember if it prioritizes heroes or not, but it will hit creeps occasionally as well. And it looks like the double dagger is going to go back.
Yeah, but there's the Lotus Orb, so one dagger came back at her.
Yeah, see, it doesn't necessarily prioritize. It looks like if you cast it on the person, it's obviously going to go to them, but the second is sort of up for grabs as to who it's going to hit. Limp brought down super low. Look at he's almost out of. He's out of mana.
2 cheeses, one on StarLadder, one on DP. DP didn't use it last fight. There was no way to use it anyway. She was dead. Keeper of the Light almost has Hex.
Yeah, that is going to be a problem too.
And look at Silencer. 2.7k gold plus Hurricane Pike finished.
Oh my god.
Level 24.
He is dealing so much damage, and it's really just become this huge problem. You've got him and Huddle. They're so far ahead of what the Leshrac and the Skyreth are doing right now.
So one thing, talent tree for PA level 25 double Stifling Daggers. So when Coral gives you chakra, so you throw like 4 daggers in what, 2 seconds or 1 second?
Oh my god. Yeah, what is that? That's a -6 cooldown reduction, and then you've got a 6-second cooldown. Okay.
All right.
And all of these are going to be dealing every attack modifier that she has as well.
Which is Dezo and Bash plus mana
Diffusal.
burn. Yeah. Okay.
3 orbs, 4 daggers.
1
player,
second.
failfish. I don't know what's going on.
I want to see it. I just want to see it when he roots someone and then he throws it.
What is this game? And he's critting for 1100 on those creeps. The plus side is you do have Loda here as well, who has armor out the wazoo, but...
Alright, welcome to Dota 2, boys.
Oh.
Say it again, 4 daggers, 1 second cooldown, 3 orb effects, critical strike. Did we miss anything? Mana burn, bash, minus armor.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't say 3 orbs because it isn't anymore, obviously.
Yeah,
but
right, but
they're
not
funny.
orbs, but it's still funny.
They're insanity. Oh, and look at that! A rare Axe Maelstrom into Mjolnir.
Oh, yeah, he went for Octarine Core. A lot of Axe players build that to reduce the cooldown on your BKB, on your call, and Blade Mail as well.
I remember back in the day we would see Axe pick up Refresher with just like naturally and have a double call that came out. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that for an Axe, but
the Octarine Core works a lot better than that. It gives you so much more.
7.5 second cooldown for a 3.2 second disable is pretty great. So MP in the meantime is just a monster, and well, looks like they're gonna push back out Limp again. Chains down, the Lotus Orb taking it off. These fights are gonna become very chaotic quite quick. Now there's the dagger and another dagger.
There's another dagger. We need more daggers.
They're just waiting for daytime, I think, right now. Oh my god, Limp! He has to eat
He
the
has to
cheese
use the
just off of
cheese.
dagger. Oh, the plus side again for them is Aegis is now down, but I'm looking at this from MP. I don't know how you stop this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, the second dagger didn't hit that Prophet. It hit the creep, so it might be a random.
Okay.
Let me check. Double stiffen dagger.
They're actually moving out right now, though, and they're going to try and find MP. They realize this is not going to work long-term, and they have caught MP. Nothing is coming out from him, and they find that
initiation.
kill. Keizu also forced to eat the cheese, and Blinding Light trying to push back. Jonas is going to have him in just a second. Call connects. Suddenly, Secret is in a terrible position. They've already lost PA, and she does have buyback, but you can't use it at this stage. There's no way for them to go back in. Alliance respond in a very strong fashion.
Yeah, it was a good timing on Alliance. They timed the Aegis correctly. You see the Phantom Assassin Aegis ran out and then they decided to go in.
Invisibility.
So, movement up in towards mid. They don't have buyback on Kezu. Like, Puppy is going to be down here and he can TP back home, but...
Does Silencer have some kind of cheat? He has 4.5k HP. Moonshard, gold. He bought Moonshard and has 2.6k
I don't know.
gold.
Is very stacked up right now. They're pressuring out. I like this move by Puppy. They have to do something to try and force Alliance's hand, because if Alliance are allowed to just set up here, and they are playing it safe because they don't want to get caught out by buybacks, which is definitely the right play. But feels like we could be in this one for the long haul.
Yeah, 57-minute games. Usually in 7.0 patch, the matches end a lot quicker than this.
They found EGM though. This is going to be a nice catch. Should be able to get the kill as well. Mid one just doing too much damage, and that is the strength of late game Ember.
Okay, Ember going for Radiance right now.
He has buyback if he buys it as well.
Radiance, why? One thing that comes to my
man.
mind, more region, and the second thing, Sven miss after he uses a BKB, but he still has a Bloodthorn plus Monkey King bar, so no, that's a no. So only one thing actually.
I feel like it's just been the de facto build for these Ember Spirits when they get to the super late game, is picking up those Radiances. I still am not, I mean, not that I'm not sold on the build, but I just don't like that it's a thing in Dota, sort of. But if it's what everybody agrees is the best one, I'm gonna go along with it. This is a great win rate.
Dagger and a Blink Dagger, plus other 4 daggers. That's
What?
five daggers. PA. Let's call her 5 daggers.
Why does she have a dagger? What's the thought behind this?
I think it's a waste of slot.
Yeah, what?
DD on her? Well, for positioning herself, I guess. But
Maybe it's that you can blink in Abyssal right at the start of the fight, and she thinks she has enough damage
and blink
elsewhere.
out.
Yeah.
That might work, but probably just
Oh, they found Jonas, and they break his TP, and now he's in some trouble. They are going to be able to get one sheep off, though, and
Sven is hexed.
MP just takes them down. DD Rune, this is the time to fight, if there ever was one, and the dagger going to connect, not doing any damage because the Ghost Scepter, obviously. There's the global going to be used. MP can blink in on top of Loda for that Abyssal Blade if he wanted to, but holding off for now.
Bought back. Well, the second dagger hits randomly. I just saw it again.
MP catches there. Caught for a long time on Loda. He gets stunned as well as his mana drained. He's going to get ran down. A lot of damage coming out from the Cole, though, in mid one. He's going to end up almost falling to that. Axe misses his dunk, unfortunately, and it does look like Limp coming back in. Well, double buyback already, and MP could have controlled up and brought down. They find the kill finally. Two down for Secret.
2 buybacks from Alliance. Sven plus Lesh.
And now it's, what, a 1,100 gold swing, but more importantly, yeah, those buybacks are just so important at this stage in the game.
Still only 1 Rex down. They're checking if the Roche is up. It's gonna be up in a minute.
Scary stuff. So, in that team fight, it just, you know, you get the jump, the axe call, and mid one basically brought out of the fight. I'm not exactly sure how PA was.
I didn't see how PA died. I was watching Ember Spirit, got called by Axe and DP Spirit Siphon, plus ultimate and everything on top of that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No. Meanwhile, they're going to end up sacking the last of these tier 2 towers. It says something that Secret has been able to keep that one up for so long. And now, moving on to the shrines is going to mitigate the advantage that Secret has had for a while over that Roche pit area.
Yeah, Roche is up right now. They're killing the shrine. 20 seconds for PA, 14 for Ember Spirit. Secret can still defend the Roche.
Yeah, Centaur Stomp as well onto EGM. But this Roche is dropping
Loda using
really
Gulp.
quickly. They don't have that TP in yet. EA obviously no travel, but Coddle can get the recall off if they want, and well, BKBs have now been popped. They're on top of him. Puppey taking a lot of damage. Chains come out as well. They're all grouped up here, and he's trying to deal whatever damage he can, but he's going to end up dropping. Everybody from Alliance is super low from that Radiance burn, as well as all of the damage. Loda already taken down Puppey. The BKB got popped from Jonas as well.
No TP on him whatsoever. They can catch him.
Oh, Blake.
Hex.
There's the sheep. Pylai die with the sheep. MP on top of him, and that is 2 minutes with no axe.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Do have EGM who's going to try and get the push going on the other side, but... And that
Secrets
chaotic
needs
fight...
to push now. Secrets needs to make something happen out of this. No buyback on X. I didn't see how Silencer got in 3 or 4 heroes. Did he force himself in or what?
It seemed like that was the play. I guess he was trying to keep them back so that they could just solo the Sven inside the Roche pit, but didn't end up working out for them. And obviously Sven, Aegis on Loda. Now the pressure comes, and it's going to be really hard for them to hold this base. Lesh is doing his best up in the top, and it's finally going to be forced back. So Creepwave is pushing in there. All of Secret.
80 seconds for X. Silencer has enough gold to buy
Dire's top
Hex
tower
as well.
is under attack.
They decide to go back.
I mean, everybody is just so farmed in this game already, and the big items there. You've got double Octarine cores for Alliance, and AC is done for Kezu. A Moon Shard on Puppey. All of these guys are such heavy damage dealers. It just feels like the mobility of Secret is really hard to deal with.
Still 35 seconds for X to respawn.
There's the jump forward, mid one, onto Loda. Look at the damage from Puppey, and MP. He's gone in an instant.
He
Yeah,
died
is going to look to try and make this happen. They can feed
They
cheese
hexed
to him,
him
though.
again.
Starting to bring him. Oh my god, the damage!
Took him
MP
twice
on top
in
of
3
him.
seconds.
No time for cheese, no time for nothing. Limp has his ulti out, but MP is just a monster.
My god,
Blink
that's
Dagger
damage.
PA, new meta. And triple kill for MP. Everybody's buying back, but it is not going to be for long as there's the jump forward. Pylai die. They get the jump. A ton of damage coming out. They're not quite able to kill off Limp. Looking for it. It is going to end up being a cheese. Well, Eden Jonas still alive there. The ulti comes out as well. Kezu jumping, and there's a dominating streak. It's all done. Secret take it
GG.
2-0 over Alliance.
No buybacks on Axe, no buybacks on Sven this fight, and the amount of damage coming from Team Secret, from that PA dagger, and all the magic plus physical damage coming out from Ember Spirit on top of StarLadder was just too much. Plus Silencer, the Silencer was just, oh my god, the damage. He might be the second highest damage dealer in this game after PA actually.